Let's walk on the wise path.
Hey there, friends. Today, we're diving deep into a journey of self-improvement and inner peace, all through the lens of Stoicism. You know, there's something profoundly powerful about making changes in silence, about decluttering your life from the noise and chaos without making a big fuss about it. So, grab a comfy seat and let's embark on this transformative voyage together. We're going to explore 11 things you absolutely need to erase from your life quietly but effectively. Ready? Let's roll. In our upcoming presentation, we're set to explore the foundational concepts of Stoicism, guiding you through the elimination of 11 specific elements from your life quietly. You might question the emphasis on silence. The reason is simple yet profound. Silence acts as a gateway to inner calm and genuine contentment. It grants us the opportunity to introspect, rejuvenate, and reconnect with our inner selves. By consciously removing these items from our existence, we pave the way for personal evolution, clarity of mind, and serenity. Throughout this discourse, not only will these 11 elements be unveiled, but you'll also gain valuable insights and actionable advice on how to seamlessly expunge them from your life. This process of elimination, while potentially challenging, is essential for our well-being. It's by releasing what no longer benefits us that we open the door to self-improvement and a richer, more peaceful existence. Prepare yourself for a journey of purification and discovery of true inner tranquility. 1. The echo chamber of negative self-talk. In the vast landscapes of our minds, there exists a chamber that reverberates with the echoes of our self-talk. This chamber, for many, is not a hall of uplifting affirmations, but a cavern of echoes filled with harsh, critical voices that undermine our self-esteem and confidence at every turn. The echo chamber of negative self-talk is a construct built not overnight, but over years of internalizing failures, criticisms, and doubts. It's a place where our fears and insecurities are amplified, bouncing off the walls and filling our consciousness with a chorus of negativity that can paralyze our will to advance. Understanding the mechanics of negative self-talk. Negative self-talk often originates from a complex interplay of past experiences, societal expectations, and personal insecurities. It's the inner critic that questions every decision, highlights every flaw, and predicts failure at every attempt. This voice masquerades as a protector, a voice of reason, keeping us from potential embarrassment or failure. However, it's a deceptive guise, as this self-talk limits our potential, traps us in a cycle of self-doubt, and prevents us from recognizing our true capabilities. The Stoic perspective on controlling our thoughts. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions, offers valuable insights into handling this internal adversary. The Stoics believed in the power of rational thought and the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. According to this philosophy, our thoughts are the fortress within our control, and by guarding the gates of this fortress, we can shape our perceptions, emotions, and ultimately, our reality. Transforming the echo chamber, strategies for positive change. The process of transforming the echo chamber of negative self-talk begins with awareness. It's about becoming a mindful observer of our thoughts, recognizing the patterns of negativity, and understanding their triggers. This awareness creates a space between thought and reaction, allowing us to challenge and question the validity of these negative narratives. One effective strategy is to practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a good friend. This involves forgiving ourselves for past mistakes, acknowledging our efforts, and celebrating our progress, no matter how small. Self-compassion softens the harshness of the inner critic, gradually replacing it with a supportive and encouraging voice. Another strategy is cognitive restructuring, a technique used in cognitive behavioral therapy that involves identifying irrational beliefs and systematically challenging and replacing them with more balanced and rational thoughts. This could mean replacing thoughts like "I always fail with," I have faced setbacks, but also learned valuable lessons. Moreover, engaging in positive affirmations and visualization techniques can help in rewiring the brain's pathways, fostering a more positive internal dialogue. Affirmations are positive statements that, when practiced regularly, can help to shift the focus from negative to positive aspects of ourselves and our lives. Lastly, mindfulness and meditation practices can be invaluable tools in quieting the inner critic. By bringing our attention to the present moment and observing our thoughts without judgment, we can gain greater control over the direction of our mental narratives. Embracing the journey of self-improvement. Transforming the echo chamber of negative self-talk is not an overnight endeavor, but a continuous journey of self-improvement. It requires patience, persistence, and a gentle yet firm commitment to nurturing a more positive relationship with ourselves. By gradually silencing the echoes of negativity, we open up space for a new chamber to emerge, one filled with echoes of resilience, self-compassion, and empowerment. This journey towards transforming our internal dialogue mirrors the broader path of personal growth. It's about moving away from self-imposed limitations and towards a life defined by our highest potential. As we embark on this journey, we're reminded of the Stoic belief that it's not external events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By mastering our thoughts, we master our perceptions, and in doing so, unlock the doors to a life of tranquility, fulfillment, and inner peace. 2. Harnessing the power of positive affirmations. In an era where the cacophony of external judgments and the relentless pace of change can leave us feeling inadequate, the ancient practice of positive affirmations emerges as a beacon of inner peace and self-empowerment. Positive affirmations, simple yet profound statements aimed at encouraging self-positivity and confidence, are more than just words. They are the seeds from which the mighty trees of self-assurance and resilience can grow, transforming not just how we see ourselves, but how we interact with the world around us. The science behind positive affirmations. Recent advances in neuroscience have illuminated the tangible benefits of positive affirmations. When we repeatedly affirm our values, strengths, and goals, we engage in a form of mental training, rewiring our brain's neural pathways to foster a mindset primed for success, happiness, and fulfillment. This process, known as neuroplasticity, underscores the capacity of our brains to adapt and evolve, suggesting that the power to reshape our self-perception and, by extension, our life's trajectory, lies within our own minds. Crafting effective affirmations. The art of crafting effective affirmations is akin to planting a garden. Each affirmation must be chosen with care, tailored to the unique contours of our individual aspirations and challenges. To thrive, these affirmations must be rooted in the present tense, imbued with positivity, and charged with emotional resonance. By regularly nurturing these affirmations through repetition and reflection, we cultivate a garden of self-belief that can withstand the vicissitudes of life. The role of affirmations in overcoming negative self-talk. Positive affirmations serve as the antidote to the venom of negative self-talk. In the shadowy corners of our mind, where doubt and self-criticism lurk, affirmations shine a light, dispelling darkness and replacing it with clarity and hope. By affirming our worth, capabilities, and potential, we not only silence the inner critic, but also summon the strength to rise above challenges and setbacks. Integrating affirmations into daily life. The integration of positive affirmations into daily life is a practice that demands both intentionality and consistency. It can be woven into the fabric of our daily routines through morning meditations, reflective journaling, or even through visual reminders placed in our living and working spaces. Over time, these affirmations become the background music to our lives, a constant melody reminding us of our inner strength and potential. The transformative power of affirmations. The transformative power of positive affirmations is not confined to the realms of personal growth and self-improvement. It extends outward, influencing our relationships, career, and overall well-being. As we internalize these affirmations, we project a more confident, positive self into the world, attracting opportunities and fostering connections that resonate with our affirmed self-image. 3. Navigating the complexities of modern relationships. In the intricate dance of human connections, modern relationships emerge as a tapestry woven with threads of traditional expectations and contemporary realities. As we navigate through this evolving landscape, the complexity of modern relationships demands a nuanced understanding and an adaptive approach, recognizing that the bonds we form are as diverse as the individuals who forge them. The evolution of relationship dynamics. The fabric of modern relationships is characterized by a significant evolution from the conventional paradigms that defined previous generations. Today, relationships transcend the boundaries of geographical proximity, cultural norms, and even traditional definitions. The advent of digital technology has facilitated connections that span the globe, creating a mosaic of interactions that range from the deeply personal to the broadly social. Communication, the cornerstone of connection. At the heart of any relationship lies communication, a vital artery that sustains the flow of understanding, empathy, and support between individuals. In the digital age, communication channels have multiplied, offering myriad ways to connect, share, and express ourselves. However, this abundance also brings challenges, as the nuances of tone, context, and intention can sometimes get lost in translation, necessitating a deliberate effort to maintain clarity and depth in our interactions, balancing independence and intimacy. One of the defining challenges of modern relationships is navigating the delicate balance between independence and intimacy. As individuals, we are encouraged to pursue personal growth, career ambitions, and individual passions. Yet, within the context of a relationship, there is also a deep-seated desire for connection, shared experiences, and mutual support. Striking this balance requires an ongoing dialogue, a willingness to compromise, and a deep understanding of each other's needs and boundaries. The role of social media. Social media plays a pivotal role in shaping the dynamics of modern relationships. While it offers a platform for connection, expression, and even the celebration of relationship milestones, it also introduces pressures to conform to idealized portrayals of happiness and success. Navigating the influence of social media on relationships demands a critical perspective, recognizing that the essence of meaningful connections lies not in public validation, but in the private moments of understanding, acceptance, and love. Embracing diversity and fluidity. Modern relationships are marked by a diversity and fluidity that reflect the broader shifts in societal norms and values. Today, relationships come in all forms and configurations, challenging traditional notions of family, love, and partnership. Embracing this diversity requires an open mind and heart, a respect for the unique paths that individuals choose to follow in their quest for connection and fulfillment. The journey of growth and discovery. Ultimately, navigating the complexities of modern relationships is a journey of growth and discovery, both individually and together. It is about learning to adapt, communicate, and support each other through the inevitable changes and challenges that life brings. In the tapestry of modern relationships, each thread represents a story of resilience, love, and the endless possibilities that arise when we connect with others. 4. The impact of climate change on global agriculture. As the tendrils of climate change wrap tighter around the globe, its impact on agriculture, an essential pillar of human survival and economic stability, becomes increasingly profound and complex. This interplay between climate and cultivation holds the key to understanding future food security, necessitating an in-depth examination of the challenges and potential solutions that lie ahead. The changing climate, a new reality for agriculture. At the heart of the issue is the undeniable shift in weather patterns, temperature regimes, and precipitation levels, a trio that forms the backbone of agricultural productivity. Climate change introduces a level of unpredictability and extreme conditions that can devastate crops, disrupt planting and harvest schedules, and reduce yields. This new reality demands a strategic reevaluation of how and where we grow our food, urging a pivot towards practices that are resilient in the face of climatic adversities. Water scarcity and its far-reaching effects. Water scarcity emerges as a critical challenge, underscored by the alarming rates of aquifer depletion and irregular rainfall patterns. In regions where agriculture relies heavily on consistent water supply, the impact of drought conditions can ripple through the economy, leading to food shortages, soaring prices, and increased vulnerability among the population. Innovations in water management, including efficient irrigation techniques and the use of drought-resistant crop varieties, are pivotal in mitigating these effects. The role of technology and innovation. In the shadow of climate change, technology and innovation shine as beacons of hope. From precision agriculture that optimizes water and nutrient use to genetic engineering that enhances crop resilience to pests and diseases, the potential to adapt our agricultural practices is immense. These advancements not only aim to sustain productivity in changing climatic conditions, but also reduce the environmental footprint of farming, aligning with broader sustainability goals. Shifting agricultural zones and crop viability. As temperatures rise, the traditional geographical zones suitable for specific crops are shifting, prompting a reevaluation of crop viability in various regions. This phenomenon may open new opportunities for agriculture in some areas while closing doors in others, particularly where increased heat and aridity render the land unsuitable for traditional farming. Adapting to these shifts requires flexible agricultural policies and investment in research to identify alternative crops and farming methods that can thrive under new climatic conditions. The intersection of policy, practice, and community engagement. Navigating the future of agriculture in the face of climate change is not solely a technological or scientific challenge. It is deeply intertwined with policy decisions, economic incentives, and community engagement. Effective adaptation strategies must be grounded in comprehensive policies that support sustainable practices, encourage innovation, and protect the livelihoods of those most vulnerable to climate impacts. Engaging local communities in these efforts is crucial, as their knowledge and experience can inform resilient practices and foster a collective commitment to sustainable agriculture. Toward a resilient and sustainable agricultural future. The journey toward a resilient and sustainable agricultural future is complex, requiring a multifaceted approach that addresses the immediate challenges posed by climate change while laying the groundwork for long-term sustainability. This path is paved with innovation, collaboration, and a deep commitment to transforming our relationship with the land that feeds us. As we continue to confront the realities of climate change, the resilience of our global agricultural systems hangs in the balance, calling for action that is as urgent as it is thoughtful. 5. Adapting to climate change, strategies for vulnerable communities. In an era marked by the escalating impacts of climate change, vulnerable communities across the globe face a disproportionate share of challenges. These communities, often characterized by economic constraints, geographical disadvantages, and limited access to resources, bear the brunt of climate-induced adversities from extreme weather events to gradual environmental shifts. Addressing their plight requires a multifaceted approach, emphasizing resilience building, sustainable development, and inclusive policies. Understanding vulnerability in the context of climate change. The concept of vulnerability in the context of climate change extends beyond mere exposure to hazards. It encompasses a community's capacity to anticipate, cope with, resist, and recover from the impact of natural disasters and long-term climatic changes. Factors such as poverty, social inequality, and lack of access to technology and information exacerbate vulnerability, creating a cycle of disadvantage that is hard to break. Recognizing these factors is the first step towards developing effective adaptation strategies. Building resilience through community-based adaptation. community-based adaptation stands out as a powerful approach to enhancing the resilience of vulnerable populations. CBA involves the active participation of communities in the planning and implementation of adaptation measures, ensuring that interventions are locally relevant and culturally appropriate. This bottom-up strategy empowers communities, leverages local knowledge, and fosters ownership of adaptation processes, enhancing their effectiveness and sustainability. Integrating traditional knowledge with modern innovations. The integration of traditional knowledge with scientific and technological innovations offers a robust pathway to resilience. Indigenous and local communities possess a wealth of knowledge about their environment and have developed coping strategies over generations. By valuing and incorporating this knowledge into broader climate adaptation frameworks, we can create more effective and context-sensitive solutions. This synergy between traditional practices and modern technology is crucial for developing adaptive capacity that is both innovative and grounded in local realities. Sustainable livelihoods as a foundation for adaptation. Ensuring sustainable livelihoods is fundamental to reducing vulnerability to climate change. This involves diversifying income sources, improving access to education and healthcare, and supporting sustainable agricultural and natural resource management practices. By strengthening the economic and social foundations of communities, we build their resilience not only to climate-related impacts, but also to other shocks and stresses, contributing to a cycle of positive development and reduced vulnerability. Policy support and international cooperation. The role of policy support and international cooperation cannot be overstated in the quest to adapt to climate change. Effective adaptation requires enabling policies that support vulnerable communities through financial assistance, technology transfer, and capacity building initiatives. International cooperation is vital for pooling resources, sharing knowledge, and fostering partnerships that can amplify the impact of adaptation efforts. Through concerted global action, we can ensure that no community is left behind in the fight against climate change. The way forward, a call to action. Adapting to climate change in vulnerable communities is an urgent and ongoing challenge that calls for collective action, innovative solutions, and unwavering commitment. By embracing community-based approaches, integrating traditional and modern knowledge, securing sustainable livelihoods, and fostering supportive policies and international collaboration, we can pave the way towards a more resilient and equitable future. The journey is complex and fraught with challenges, but with each step forward, we move closer to a world where every community has the tools and resources to thrive in the face of climate change. 6. The evolution and impact of social media on society. From its inception as a tool for connecting friends online to its current status as a global powerhouse influencing every aspect of society, the trajectory of social media has been nothing short of revolutionary. Its evolution reflects broader technological advancements and changing societal norms, underscoring its significant impact on how we communicate, consume information, and perceive the world around us. The genesis and global adoption of social media platforms. The journey of social media began in the early 21st century with platforms like Friendster, MySpace, and eventually Facebook, rewriting the rules of engagement and communication. These platforms offered unprecedented opportunities for personal expression, connection, and the democratization of content creation. As technology advanced, so did the adoption rates, with billions worldwide now active on various platforms, from Instagram and Twitter to TikTok and beyond. This global embrace of social media has effectively shrunk the world, enabling instant communication and the sharing of ideas across continents. The double-edged sword of connectivity. Social media's role in enhancing connectivity cannot be overstated. It has fostered global communities, supported social movements, and provided a voice to the voiceless. However, this hyperconnectivity comes with its shadows, including the spread of misinformation, cyberbullying, and the exacerbation of mental health issues. The platforms that connect us also hold the power to divide, presenting a complex challenge to users and policymakers alike in navigating the delicate balance between free expression and the protection of societal well-being. The influence on identity, culture, and society. The impact of social media extends deeply into the realms of identity formation, cultural expression, and societal norms. It has become a mirror reflecting and sometimes distorting our perceptions of self and community. The constant exposure to curated realities on social media can influence body image, self-esteem, and our sense of belonging. Simultaneously, it serves as a canvas for cultural exchange and the celebration of diversity, allowing for a richer, more interconnected global culture, shaping public opinion and political landscapes. Perhaps one of the most profound impacts of social media is its ability to shape public opinion and influence political landscapes. It has become a vital tool for political mobilization, activism, and the spread of political ideologies. However, the same mechanisms that empower democracy can also be manipulated to undermine it through the spread of fake news, echo chambers, and interference in electoral processes. The role of social media in politics underscores the need for critical media literacy and robust regulatory frameworks to safeguard democratic integrity. The future trajectory, challenges, and opportunities. Looking ahead, the future of social media is poised at a crossroads between innovation and regulation, between fostering global communities and protecting individual privacy and mental health. As artificial intelligence and augmented reality begin to redefine the boundaries of social interaction, the potential for positive and negative impacts grows. The challenge lies in harnessing the power of social media for good, promoting digital literacy, ensuring privacy and security, and fostering an online environment that supports healthy discourse and genuine human connection. 7. The environmental impact of fast fashion. The fast fashion industry has transformed how we view, acquire, and dispose of clothing. It's an industry driven by the desire for constant newness, aligning with the latest trends at an affordable price. However, this relentless pace of production and consumption has profound environmental repercussions, spanning from resource depletion to pollution and waste generation. Resource-intensive production. The production of fast fashion is resource-intensive, consuming vast amounts of water, energy, and raw materials. The cultivation of conventional cotton, a staple fiber in the industry, is notoriously water-intensive and often relies on harmful pesticides and fertilizers, contributing to water pollution and ecosystem degradation. The synthetic fibers, like polyester, which are increasingly dominant in fast fashion, are derived from fossil fuels, exacerbating the industry's carbon footprint and contributing to global warming, pollution across the supply chain. The environmental impact of fast fashion extends beyond the use of raw materials to encompass various forms of pollution. The dyeing and treatment processes of textiles are among the largest contributors to water pollution globally. Hazardous chemicals used in these processes can contaminate water bodies, affecting aquatic life and communities reliant on these water sources. Additionally, air pollution is a byproduct of both the manufacturing processes and the transportation of goods across the global supply chain, further contributing to the industry's environmental toll. Waste generation and the disposal dilemma. Fast fashion's impact is perhaps most visible in the waste it generates. The business model encourages disposable behavior, where clothes are often discarded after a few wears. This has led to an unprecedented level of textile waste, much of which ends up in landfills or is incinerated, releasing harmful toxins and greenhouse gases. The challenge of recycling textiles, particularly those made from blended or synthetic materials, exacerbates the issue, leading to a cycle of continuous waste generation. The shift towards sustainability. Amidst growing awareness of these environmental impacts, there is a shift towards more sustainable practices within the industry. Innovations in materials science, such as the development of eco-friendly fabrics and recycling technologies, offer hope for reducing the environmental footprint of clothing. Moreover, Consumer demand for transparency and sustainability is driving some brands to adopt more responsible practices, though the pace of change remains a subject of debate. Collaborative efforts for change. Addressing the environmental impact of fast fashion requires a collaborative approach involving policymakers, industry stakeholders, and consumers. Regulatory frameworks can incentivize sustainable practices, while industry initiatives can promote standards for environmental responsibility. Consumers also play a critical role by making more conscious choices, supporting sustainable brands, and adopting a more circular approach to fashion, such as buying second-hand, renting, or recycling clothes. 8. The rise of remote work. Remote work, once a niche or luxury option for a select few, has burgeoned into a mainstream mode of employment across various industries. This shift, propelled by necessity during global crises, has demonstrated the feasibility and benefits of remote work, challenging long-standing norms about productivity, collaboration, and organizational culture. Technological enablers. At the heart of the remote work revolution lies technological innovation. High-speed internet, cloud computing, and collaborative software have bridged the gap between physical offices and virtual workspaces, enabling seamless communication and collaboration. Tools such as video conferencing, real-time document editing, and project management platforms have become the new norm, facilitating a level of interaction and productivity that rivals and sometimes surpasses traditional office settings. The impact on work-life balance. One of the most lauded benefits of remote work is the potential for a better work-life balance. The elimination of daily commutes offers individuals more flexibility in managing their time, potentially leading to a healthier balance between professional responsibilities and personal activities. However, this shift also blurs the boundaries between work and home, posing challenges in creating distinct spaces for each and managing the always-on culture that can pervade remote work. Geographic flexibility and economic implications. Remote work has also decoupled job opportunities from geographic constraints, allowing individuals to live in one location while working for employers in another. This geographic flexibility can have profound economic implications, influencing everything from real estate markets to local economies and even prompting discussions about the redistribution of talent and resources globally. However, it also raises questions about the future of cities and commercial real estate traditionally centered around business districts. Organizational culture and collaboration. The transition to remote work necessitates a reevaluation of organizational culture and the ways in which companies foster collaboration and a sense of community. While remote work can increase autonomy and reduce office distractions, it can also lead to feelings of isolation and challenges in maintaining a cohesive company culture. Businesses are thus tasked with finding new ways to build team cohesion and ensure that employees feel connected and engaged, regardless of their physical location. The future landscape of work. As we look towards the future, it's clear that remote work will play a significant role in shaping the landscape of work. Hybrid models, combining remote and in-office work, are emerging as a compromise that seeks to balance the benefits of flexibility with the value of in-person interactions. The long-term success of remote work will depend on continuous technological innovation, as well as adaptive leadership and policies that support diverse work styles and preferences. 9. The evolution of electric vehicles. The journey of electric vehicles from niche to mainstream highlights a remarkable transition fueled by advancements in technology, changing consumer preferences, and a global push for cleaner energy sources. This evolution is underpinned by several key factors that have collectively propelled EVs into the spotlight. Technological breakthroughs. At the heart of the EV revolution are the technological breakthroughs in battery technology and electric drivetrains. Lithium-ion batteries, with their increasing energy density and decreasing costs, have played a pivotal role in making EVs more accessible and practical for everyday use. Innovations in charging infrastructure, including faster charging times and more widespread charging stations have further eased range anxiety, a significant barrier to EV adoption. Environmental urgency. The urgent need to address climate change and reduce greenhouse gas emissions has been a powerful catalyst for the adoption of electric vehicles. With the transportation sector being a major contributor to carbon emissions, the shift towards EVs represents a critical step in global efforts to transition to a low-carbon economy. Government policies, incentives, and regulations have been instrumental in accelerating this shift, underscoring the role of public commitment to environmental sustainability. Economic and social implications. The rise of EVs is reshaping the economic landscape of the automotive industry, prompting a reevaluation of supply chains, manufacturing processes, and workforce skills. The transition to electric mobility is not without its challenges, including the need for significant investments in charging infrastructure and the impact on industries related to traditional internal combustion engines. However, it also opens up new opportunities for innovation, job creation, and the development of a green economy. Consumer adoption and market dynamics. Consumer adoption of EVs has been influenced by a combination of factors, including increasing environmental awareness, government incentives, and the expanding range of EV models available. As EVs become more competitive in terms of performance, range, and price, the market dynamics are shifting. Traditional automotive giants are investing heavily in electric mobility, while new players and startups are emerging, further fueling competition and innovation in the sector. The future of mobility. Looking forward, the evolution of electric vehicles is intrinsically linked to broader trends in mobility, including autonomous driving and shared mobility services. The integration of EVs into smart city initiatives and the development of vehicle-to-grid technologies highlight the potential for electric vehicles to play a central role in a more sustainable, efficient, and interconnected transportation ecosystem. 10. The multifaceted impact of AI. AI's versatility lies in its ability to process vast amounts of data, learn patterns, and make informed decisions, a capability that is being leveraged across various sectors. This technological prowess is not just enhancing efficiency and productivity, but is also opening new avenues for innovation and problem-solving. Transforming industries. In industries such as manufacturing, AI is streamlining operations through predictive maintenance, which anticipates equipment failures before they happen, minimizing downtime and saving costs. In finance, algorithms are detecting fraudulent transactions with unprecedented accuracy, safeguarding against financial crimes. These examples underscore AI's role in not only optimizing current processes, but also in redefining industry standards. Revolutionizing healthcare. Perhaps one of the most impactful arenas for AI is healthcare, where it is enabling personalized medicine and early detection of diseases. AI-driven analytics can sift through medical records, genetic information, and imaging data to identify patterns that elude human experts, offering diagnoses and treatment plans tailored to the individual patient. This precision in healthcare promises not just better outcomes, but also a more efficient and cost-effective system. Enhancing everyday life. AI's influence extends into our daily lives, making services more accessible and experiences more personalized. From smart assistants that manage our schedules to recommendation algorithms that curate our digital content, AI is becoming an integral part of how we interact with the world around us. Moreover, in the realm of education, AI is personalizing learning experiences, adapting to each student's pace and style of learning, thereby democratizing access to knowledge. Addressing global challenges. AI's potential to address global challenges is perhaps its most profound contribution. Climate change, for instance, is an area where AI is making significant strides, from optimizing energy consumption in smart grids to predicting weather patterns and natural disasters. Similarly, in agriculture, AI-driven insights are improving crop yields and resource management, contributing to food security. 11. The path forward. The role of AI in shaping the future is undeniable, offering solutions to some of the most complex problems facing humanity. However, its true potential will be realized only when we navigate its challenges with foresight and responsibility. As we stand on the brink of this AI-driven era, the focus must be on harnessing its power inclusively and sustainably, ensuring that the benefits of AI are accessible to all. The journey of integrating AI into the fabric of society is just beginning, and its trajectory will be shaped by the choices we make today. If you have further inquiries or thoughts on the impact of AI or its ethical considerations, feel free to engage. So, there you have it, friends, 11 things to delete from your life in silence. Remember, it's not about making grand gestures. It's about the quiet, steady work of self-improvement. By letting go of what no longer serves us, we make room for growth, clarity, and tranquility. It won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Here's to decluttering our lives and finding true inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay strong, stay resilient, and remember, the power to transform your life lies within you.